Hello everybody, it's Claire from Clear Path Guidance and Tarot, and this is the monthly reading for the sign of Cancer and in the month of May. This is a general reading for all Cancers out there, and this will not apply to all of you. So once you watch the reading and if it doesn't apply to you, then that's fine. You guys aren't all walking on the same path. I decided to use the Lenormand deck again. It's a real beautiful deck. I did it last month and people really liked it a lot. So I'm going to go back to this deck again. I only pulled 2 cards because these cards are meant to be read in pairs only. It's a very difficult deck. So I have to go to the book, and sometimes I go to the internet also and I look up these combinations as well. So if anybody says, if this is your first time watching, I am an empath, and I've been doing this for about 5 years now, working on my abilities and so forth. I come from a line of empaths. My mother is an empath, my sister, me, and now my son, my oldest son, we just discovered is an empath as well. So, and I surround myself with a lot of empaths, so they make me stronger, and I can bounce ideas off them, and they help me out, I help them out, and it really works well. I'm really good at personal readings with relationships. Being an empath, you can tap into someone's feelings and emotions. I'm not a mind reader, so don't get that mixed up. A lot of people are like, well, what's he thinking? What's she thinking? I can't tell you what they're thinking. All I can tell you is what they're feeling. And I'm pretty much dead on about what people are feeling. I wish I could record a video from somebody and post it on YouTube so people can see exactly what I do. Maybe I'll get someone who will want a reading and I can post it online with their permission. I don't know. So anyway, so what I normally do is I get the person to email me the questions that they may have, and I record the reading and send the link and they can watch it. And I'm pretty dead on. I really have to say that I really people can't believe how right on about relationships I am. So card reading, I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm good at card reading, but empath work is where I shine. All right. And I also want to thank everybody for all your subscriptions and likes and being supportive. It really, it is, I appreciate it all. I really do. And I just haven't had time to even look at the comments. I've been so busy lately. So, all right, on with the reading. This is the very first card here that I pulled, which is the Rider. And the card meaning here is talking about it's talking about a message that's coming. You can see the envelope in her hand. She's got a satchel on her shoulder. She's got passion. Look at the red dress. That red is always talking about passion. There's a rainbow. Really beautiful card. So the Rider of the Lenormand brings news. It is the first card and announcing new things. In the Riviere deck, we behold a dreamy female rider who sits astride carousel horse. The horse in fairy tale stories is the conveyor of messages. She may even be Iris, the Greek messenger of the gods. So there is a message coming here for all of you Cancers. The fastened messenger bag across her shoulder may be suggestive of additional messages for different destinations along her night's voyage. In her hands, she grasps a white envelope, a letter that is out of the bag and ready to be delivered for the current reading. The carousel is the ideal metaphor, as the card is a new cycle being initiated and ending of an old state. The ups and downs of the carousel also symbolize the magical flight that powers this messenger to its destination. Freed from the ever-revolving merry-go-round of life, whose circular motion is also defined by the laws of physics and acceleration, our rider symbolically reflects the pace and speed of information by which our lives are increasingly affected. So it could possibly also mean that this going around in circles will stop. Okay? All right. So that's what this messenger is about. It's talking about news that's coming in swiftly, and perhaps a new cycle coming in. All right. So the next card here is number 32, and this is the Moon. So 32, the moon. Now, when I looked it up, and the rider and the moon talk about news about creativity, emotional news, a romantic young man. So I would say that this is emotional news. Somebody is going to probably come forth and tell you their feelings about something. So now let's see here. The moon card in the Revere is depicted as a crescent holding in her horns the various cycles of her nature, from the new moon to the full moon. Below her is a clockwork orrery indicating that her nature is affected by the mechanics of the universe. The moon card does not quite live up to the brilliance of the sun. She is more watery in nature, and she really wants to be a star, to have recognition. Think of the emotional sirens of the silver screen, actually by intuition, by method, living the emotions of a part they are playing in order to act. This produces great creativity, but it can also create casualties such as Marilyn Monroe. The moon brings emotional illumination. The moon, however, really flourishes in its close proximity to the sun. Okay, we did not pull the sun card, so never mind that. In Lenormand traditions, the moon is recognition by others, reflecting on oneself. It is thus fame and notoriety. It illuminates only what others project onto it. So when it turns up in a reading, careful reflection is required. All right, so I would say that you've got here news coming in. I would say it's emotional news from somebody, or you're going to be giving this emotional news to someone, saying to someone, I love you, or someone telling you they love them, they love you. And I don't know if it's a romantic young man. It does say here, the rider in the moon, news about creativity, emotional news, or a romantic young man. And this here is telling you with the moon card, it's that it emotionally, you could be taking a step back and thinking about things, kind of isolating yourself from everyone and figuring things out. It's reflecting on oneself. What can you do to make something better? Should you hold on to a relationship? Should you let go? That sort of idea. So this moon brings emotional illumination. All right. Okay, so now the card that I pulled from Doreen Virtue is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry keeping this relationship going. All right, so is this what you're thinking about then? The news that may be coming in, perhaps it's coming to you, someone saying, you know, this isn't working, or you telling somebody else. Okay, you have to think about things. It's going too fast, or you just don't feel that attraction. And this card here pretty much backs up the other two. It's unrequited love. I will go to the book and see what that means. There's not enough attraction or chemistry here. All right, I can't get that to stay, so I'm going to put it in there. Let's see. Make that straight. All right. The romance angels compassionately bring you this card as an answer to your relationship question. The person you're inquiring about has many qualities that you find attractive. However, there's not enough mutual attraction to create the passion you're seeking. This relationship is more like a cat and mouse chase, with one partner continually retreating and disappearing. Neither person enjoys this imbalance, and lack of chemistry is the reason. You may both share genuine love, which in itself can be a foundation for a long-term relationship. This card comes to you simply to help you understand the missing components which you both can sense. Every relationship is a synergy of blended energies. You can't completely control the attraction factor, but you can override and steer it. Sometimes painful childhood experiences can draw you to unhealthy relationships. As you recreate the original situation in an attempt to heal it, you can ask the angels for guidance to help you elevate your spiritual frequencies so that you attract a partner of a similar nature. You deserve to be in a relationship of mutual attraction and appreciation. So it's worth your time and efforts to manifest one with these qualities. So really, it's basically telling you essentially in the month of May, you may have some things to think about. Is the relationship I'm in run its course and you've had enough? And you have to think about things. Are you getting what you want? Life is too short, to me, personally, that's just me, to be with somebody that does not make me happy. It really isn't. And I'm not going to tell you, I'm not the kind of person that says, you know, you should separate or divorce or whatever the case is, you do what's right for you. But these cards here are telling you that for the month of May, that you're going to have some thinking to do, perhaps. That this person isn't doing it for you anymore. Okay? There's news coming. Perhaps it's to you, and perhaps it's just the person that you are involved with right now. All right? You can always work on it, you know, try and get that love back or that spark back, but these cards are just basically telling you that you need to work on it and start doing some major thinking. All right? If anybody's looking for a personal reading, I'm going to leave my email at the bottom, and I don't know if I already mentioned that my readings are $40 and I accept PayPal. So if you're interested in a reading, please email me, contact me, and I will get back to you. All right, everybody, have a wonderful May and take care, and we will see you next month. Bye-bye.